Hello everyone. In this video I am going to show you how can we protect our server using Fail2ban. Okay, so let's begin. Our agenda for this session would be installing Fail2ban and protecting our server from attackers. So let's install Fail2ban software or package. For that I will use yum package manager and yum install Fail2ban. Unfortunately, it did not find the package that I wanted to install. This is because before installing Fail2ban I need to have a repository added to the system, which is upl-release. First of all, I'll install this repo, and if I again try to install Fail2ban, then it would show me that it has found the Fail2ban package and it has resolved the dependencies as well. Now I'm going to hit Y key and this will install Fail2ban in this system. Okay, Fail2ban has been installed. Now let's go and see the configuration file. It is under etc, and here we have Fail2ban, and if I list the content of this location, I can see there are a lot of files, but the file which we really require is jail.conf. We are not going to modify anything in jail.conf, but instead we are going to create another file named jail.local and we will modify things on that file. Okay, so first of all I am going to copy the content of this file jail.conf and put it in another file jail.local, and I am going to view the content of the file jail.local. There are some modifications we need to make. Here ban time, I just saw this word ban time. Ban time 10 minutes means when the server blocks the IP of the attacker, then the IP would be blocked for 10 minutes. Okay, and here ignore IP. Ignore IP means if we put IP or IPs in this section, then it would not ban those IPs. For instance, let's do not block localhost because it is not necessary. And another thing is max try. Max try means before blacklisting or blocking the IP, for how many times the attacker can retry or try. That is 5. 5 means 5 failed logons. Okay, I'll demonstrate it shortly. And the thing that I'm going to change is, please bear with me, is here. Here we need to add a keyword enabled equals to true. This keyword we have to add here, and above ban time you can set it according to your requirement. By default it is 10 minutes. Now I'm going to save the file and restart the service. systemctl restart Fail2ban, and if I check the service Fail2ban, then it is up and running. To survive the reboot, let's enable it. Doing this, it will start even if the system reboots. Alright, okay, now let's give it a try from VM2, the client machine. And before that I'm going to open another tab and I'm going to issue another command, var log secure. Okay, actually this file contains information regarding privileges, authentication, authorization, things like that. And when I do failed logons, then it would display here. The file is quite large, I mean there could be a lot of things, so to be specific I'm going to do one more thing, grep-i failed password. Okay, I stands for ignore the case. Because I don't know if the failed password is in capital letter or small letter, I really don't know. That's why I'm putting -i. Okay, it ignores the case. And now I'm going to the client machine and I'm going to do 5 failed logons attempts. Okay, SSH-p port number 22 root @192.168.122.75. This is the IP address of VM1 machine, and I'm going to hit a wrong password. Second attempt, wrong password. Third attempt, wrong password. Fourth attempt, wrong password. Fifth attempt, wrong password. Okay, and if I see here, first failed password, second failed password, third, fourth and fifth, I deliberately made 5 failed logons. Okay, now if I try to log on, then what message it will show? I have already made 5 failed logons. Now if I hit enter, then rather than prompting me for the password, it threw me a message, connection refused. Okay, now if I go and see here, Fail2ban client status SSD, then it would show me that banned IP list. This is the IP that it has banned. Alright, currently banned is, it has banned only one IP, and that is this IP. And I think we can see it by another method as well, IP tables. Using this command as well, you can see reject all the traffic from this IP address. Alright, reject with ICMP port unreachable. Okay, so I hope you got the point. Now how to unban it, I mean how to unblock the IP? For that you need to do, let's clear the screen first. You need to let me remember the command. I think it's fail2ban client set SSHD unban IP 192.168.122.66. Alright, fail2ban client set SSHD unban IP. This, I think this should work. Yes. Now if I try to log in from here, then wow, it is showing me for the password prompt again. And if I hit the correct password this time, then I am allowed to log in to this system. Okay, and one more thing I'm going to show you. Here in ignore IP, if I hit 192.168.122.66 and if I restart the service, sorry, Fail2ban, if I check the status of the service as well, it's up and running. And now if I do multiple invalid logons, I mean 5 invalid logons again, then will it block the IP? Let's check. One invalid logon, two invalid logons, three invalid logon, sorry, four invalid logon, five invalid logon. Let's check here. I have made 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. So I have made 5 invalid logons already. Now if I try to connect, then will it show me the message that I had received earlier? No. If I hit the password, then it is allow me to enter in the server. So I think you got an idea how to use Fail2ban. It's really simple, not a huge configuration, but it's really useful, especially if the attackers are trying to brute force and penetrate into your system. Then Fail2ban would really be helpful. Okay, and I don't know if there is anything left in Fail2ban, but I hope you learned something new. See you in next session. Thank you.